Hello everyone. Welcome to Life in a Bunker. This is a simulation game about life in a bunker. So we're starting a new game. We're going to call it Review Play. Let's make the world size big. Just make all of this slightly chaotic. You know, more fun. Nah, leave it as is. And we'll turn off the tutorial because I've already played through most of the tutorial and it's pretty bare bones for the most part as far as what's in store for you. Now you can hide the rifts in the mine so you can't see what's on the other side of caverns as you're digging in here. But apparently, basically, you start in what equates to an underdeveloped bunker with too many people and simply not enough resources. So instead you dig further into the ground since you can't go back up because apparently the surface is now a wasteland. To include the shower and the new place. Need another engineer, I feel. No, not quite. Let's go ahead and grow 2 new babies. Yes, they will start out as children. Be a worker for me. You can also restrict which floors they're on so that, you know, you don't have a lot of direct control. Again, this is one of those games where you tell people what to do and then you just let them do it. Very similar to another game that I like, which is the Tropico style of things. But Tropico also had a priority system. This does not. So it takes the priorities willy-nilly. Get used to that, I guess. Now these walls help protect against earthquakes, disasters, mole men, which is apparently a thing. I was not aware the mole men were going to come eat us. I wish I had been. Let's get that running. And this is what you do. I mean, there's not a lot more to it other than just managing the colony you have here underground and making sure they have water, oxygen, food. Food is a big one. And that everything is maintained and not breaking down. Now we're going to turn this area into a food production center, and this area down here we're going to turn into a kitchen. Ching. Ah! Damn. You can set the priorities of how you want things maintained, but that's about all you can really set. We're going to set this thing service priority to 10, you to 10, because I need you to be really functional. Storage container, not so much so. Air purifiers need to be super functional or we are going to die of suffocation, and that will not be okay. Build it right there next to that first ore deposit. Ching. And once we get that up, we will be in good shape. But this is what you do. The game is functional, as you can see. It is not entertaining to watch. Obviously, this game would not make a very good Let's Play at all. Personal opinion. Not necessarily the end-all be-all of opinions, but very personal opinion here. I don't feel that this would make a very good Let's Play game. Simply because it's not a very good spectacle. And that's the truth. It kinda isn't a very good spectacle. I need to cook. There are children. Yes, your children can actually die. You're an engineer. You're an engineer. You're not capable. Can you be a cook? Can you be a cook? Yeah, here's the thing about random people with random skills. There we go, we have a cook. Because we kind of need one. Demolish that column. Okay, let us get the initial... Now the biggest thing here is once you get the basics set up, i.e. food production, place to take a shower, shed. It really is just about providing the basics of life. I've played the game for a few hours now. I don't find it particularly compelling to watch. I do find it fun to play, but I don't find it... There's nothing special here, in my opinion. There's nothing that really truly grips me and wants to keep me here. Like, you know, really hardcore grips me and wants to keep me here type of deal. It's just... It's kind of meh. It's an interesting idea. I mean, I'll give it that. I have no complaint about that. It is a very interesting idea. Where is life support? Air purifier. Let's get another one of these online. Just in case, because I don't want... Because as you expand the bunker, the thing is, the air, the thinner the air is in the bunker, the more you need the purifier. It's not so much about the people as it is about how much space it has to purify, as I have discovered. So let's get that online, and then we can get another refinery here. Requires 100 building materials. Yeah, we're going to be sitting here for a bit. Uh-oh. Are you trapped? You are trapped. Disassemble. And we'll put it back up. Okay, let's get a second refinery up first, because it doesn't look like we're really worried about air right now. I might regret that statement later. Let's get the second refinery up, so we can have more building materials. And then we'll get up the other facilities we need. Okay, I need maybe disable some objects. Engineers could easily fix this. Where is the broken pipe? Uh-oh. That's not good. Do we have any engineers still, or do we lose our engineer? I need engineers. Our resident okay, pause the game. We have a janitor, we have a scientist, we have a cook, we have a worker, we have a worker. Okay, we have too many scientists. I need you to be an engineer. I need you to be an engineer. Otherwise we are all gonna die. There's just garbage. Oh, I don't have any more garbage storage, and I haven't been able to research anything. Oh, I've got research points. Never mind. We can research stuff. Let's pause. This is what I wanted to get to. So you have to research a lot of stuff. Drill bits so you can drill through hardened rock. Faster disassembling. You can use blueprints so they can construct stuff quicker. You have to research the lift in order to be able to get multiple levels. The double bunk bed so you have more space. VR machine for entertainment. Dance machine, treadmill, all this stuff. The big reactor, which generates a lot more energy. Big air purifier, purify more air, obviously. Garbage recycler, which is what we want. Yeah, this is kind of it. We also want to get the fruit bush, and that's it. This is the game. This is the game in a nutshell. Once you research the buildings, you obviously order production of the new buildings. This requires a concrete floor. Okay, build a concrete floor right here for it. And then we need to build a fruit bush and storage for the fruit that we are going to make. The fruit of our labors. Get it built before we all die. I would build it quicker, guys. Come on, you don't need to stretch every time you build a single tile of floor. There we go. That's got everything back on track. No one's gonna die. We have embryos coming out. Everything is fine. It's fine. You need a water pipe so that the air purifier will work. Anyway, let's go take a look at the Steam store and see what this looks like on the Steam store. See if they've delivered everything they've promised. So, our little playthrough here. Life in a Bunker is a sandbox building simulator. Yep, it is. It's not particularly exciting. Fair enough. You've been elected a new bunker warden. You must now take control of a group of fellow bunker residents, trying to make them last until the surface becomes habitable. 500 years is a long time. This task is not trivial. The underground is difficult life, full of danger, and the residents will rely heavily on your wise, sometimes not so wise decisions when the entire bunker on the brink of extinction. I can't read any of that. Let's try refreshing the store page. Go back. Let's actually just go to your store page again. Let's try refreshing the store page. There we go. Procedural generated world. Yes, it is. It's random every time. 4 levels. Fair enough. You got that. Residence management. Well, kinda. You can't take direct control. You just kind of assign them to what they're supposed to do and hope they do it correctly. Event system. Yeah, except for I wish the events weren't so freaking frequent. Research. New structures upgrade old ones. Happens. Residents grow old. They die. Fair enough. The only resource they forgot to apparently add a part of your resource management is people, because you not only grow the people, but you assign them tasks, and you also apparently genetically predisposition them to certain jobs. Really interesting way of doing things. The requirements are extremely low. Anybody can run this. I don't know anyone that... Virtually no one should be able to not run this. It's built on the old Dungeon Keeper 2 engine. It's just... It doesn't feel like, to me, it has a lot super going for it all the time. And that's kind of sad, but true. I wish it did. It's definitely not trash. It's just not very good. .3, 2.4. Rage factor, I would give it a solid 2 to 2.5 rage factor, simply because a lot of stuff you don't even understand why it happens. It just happens. It's very difficult to get bunkers to the point that they're showing here on the screen. Unless you're just cheating, because that just looks like it's hard to get to. And it definitely feels like they could have done more with this. It is the old Dungeon Keeper 1, Dungeon Keeper 2 engine. It is literally just that old engine turned into this, and I think that's why the Mole Men even exist. Is to, one, give you another random event. Because you don't have a soldier class to repel or go hunt mole men. You don't have one. And B, because you need an enemy in order for that engine to work. So they just threw them in there as a random event. Yeah, that's life in a bunker. Anyway, that's it. It's only really going to appeal to you if this concept appeals to you. If this concept doesn't appeal to you of managing a bunker and managing people living in a bunker, don't bother. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more stuff by Fiaura, subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so through Patreon, or you can click on the ad at the end of the video. Lastly, here's the previous Brutally Honest review, and it's actually a good game, and it's a good city manager with no combat. Or combat not the focus anyway. There's very little combat. Go check it out. It's called Villagers. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so through Patreon, or you can go check out the sponsor at the end of the video. Either one of these things is fine. In the meantime, from my house to yours, this is Fiaura, officially signing out for right now, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone.